Okay, everyone, I'm back. And we've got my table cleaned off here, same colors as last time. And we're going to paint this rose in 15 minutes. I got my timer set, so let's start. Okay, I think this time I'm going to do a bit of a pink rose. So I think for a fun background, I'm going to just do some, just a little bit of brown, throw that in there. Don't want to make it too pinky in the background because the rose is going to be pink. Let's throw a little bit of this yellow in there. That'd look cool. Just a nice big old streak of that in there. There we go. It's going to look kind of cool. Okay. This one I'm going to go straight to my number 8. If I'm going to do a pink rose, I'm going to take some of my red and white. And I'm just going to tone that down a little bit for my basing in. And this time we're going to, let's put the rose pointing the opposite direction. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to come in about a third of the way down with my center to my rose. And remember, the petals are smaller when you're in the middle, and then as you go out, they get bigger. And we're going to have our shadow on this side this time. Okay, so let's take some nice pink. Now I'm actually going to use quite a bit of this quinacridone in it, I think, because I find the quinacridone makes a really pretty pink. See how nice that is? Take that across the center here. Close that off up there. Take some white in there. Let's make some reaching petals here. Keeping an eye on my timer. You can pull out or in with your reaching petals, whichever you feel like. And as I get further over to this side, I'm going to use more quinacridone in that. Close off this side with some. Take a little bit of this into here. Definitely going to have to deepen that center again, but okay, let's go in with a little bit of a lighter pink. And your outer petals here are going to be your larger ones. And then as you go in further, your petals tend to get smaller. That's how a rose is built. Nature. Okay, I'm going to just let that tack up a little bit while I throw in a little bit of my darker colors here. I'm actually going to use this to do a little bit of negative painting over here too. That'll look nice. I have that coming down here. And we're below 10 minutes now. Let's put some leaves in. I'm going to get some stems in. I'm going to take some lighter color here, some warmer with the yellow in it, and put some warmer leaves on this side. Where my light is coming from. My light's coming from this side on this one. When you're doing speed painting like this, it definitely does not give you the time to overthink things. And that's one thing I like about it. I just have to get in there and start painting. It's a fun way to just work on getting yourself over any issues that you have of overthinking. We're at 8 minutes left. With a little bit more yellow into that green and just make these leaves a little bit more interesting. Okay, I'm going to go back into my rows now. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to darken down that center here. Coming out from that center. And I might make a little mix of the red, violet, and the quinacridone as well as I do that. The impression of some more petals over on this side, because this side is my shadow side and I don't want it to pop forward. I want this side over here to pop forward more. So now I'm going to go back in with some more of this. Just another pink. This is a warmer pink now. And I want to make sure that I come in here with some of this warmer pink on this side. but I also have that light hitting this side, so I gotta make sure I keep those lighter. Now I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of that petal edging just because I like it so much. It's kind of one of my favorite techniques. I just really like how it brings the petals out like that. I'll come across here with another one. Push that shadow up into there though. Make sure you don't lose that shadow. Down under 5 minutes now, guys. So now I want to take some of my pink here. I want to make it quite light. Really bring out the front of this rose. Three minutes left. Just going to add a touch of light to this side here. Make sure I got that center part there really nice and light, and thick. If I feel like I'm losing that there, I might go in with a little bit of this shadow and just bring the shadow up on that one. There we go, that's better. I'm actually going to go in and just tip this one with a bit of white. I think that'll look pretty. I have 2 minutes left, so I'm going to just put that in a little bit. Make sure I have this looking the way I want it over here. And I think I like that. That's quite pretty, and I have 1 minute left, so that's that one complete. A 15-minute rose. And you see how when you take that and do it quickly, you get some interesting brush strokes in there that you maybe wouldn't if you were taking your time and really focusing on spending a lot of time on it. So I'll stop my timer with 40 seconds left, and that's a 15-minute rose. On to the next one. If you're enjoying these videos, please give me a like and a subscribe, and stay tuned to my channel as I'll be posting a lot more. Also, be sure you check out my website, www.rhondaleanstock.com, where I have lots of videos and pictures, and I have reference photos. I've got my artwork on there and book recommendations, all kinds of things like that. So please check that out and give it a look over. And we will see you on the next video.